quick update. Just picked up this seat. It's a SPARCO Evo. And I gotta figure out how I can flip-flop these tabs to make it work for the passenger. It shouldn't be that hard, honestly. Okay, so the plan is to cut these welds off and flop them. The only hard part is I gotta literally measure them. This John's like welded on solid. I'm almost there, but I don't know. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. Front two are off. So basically, we're just gonna flop them. This one came here. This was like that. This one's like that. I'm basically gonna move this here and this one here. I gotta clean these up and get them all flush and flat. I have my flat plate, and I'm just gonna. I'm going to weld these up. This one's gonna go like that, and that one is gonna go like that. So yeah, pretty much, and then we're gonna rock out. Hopefully we get it done. I am far from a fabricator, so do not judge me. This is my first time welding, really. I haven't welded since very first time learning. Let's see how I did. And it's at a part that no one's ever gonna see, but for my first ever weld job, oh, sorry, it's blurry. There you go, now we're cooking. Not terrible, I've seen worse. You know? Welding's actually easier than I thought it would be. Not that I did a great job, I just thought it was gonna be different. Alright, I'm gonna get the other side welded up and see if the fronts line up. See how your boy did with his second weld job. So we did, and I welded with flux core, so it's all messy. But this is raw, I didn't clean it up at all. But not too bad. I mean, not incredibly great, but a little good as new. Alright, moment of truth. Did my calculations fool me? I know they'll be off a little bit, but the real question is, how off will I be? Guys, I really did it. I really did it, it works, oh my god. Look at this. I know you can't see, but it's even bolted up on both sides. How sick is that? Your boy did it finally. This one has to be bolted in better. Look at that though. It matches up. It's not perfect, of course, but if I can get these rears cut up and flip-flop. The only thing is the rears are really hard because you got one here and one here, and I don't know how the heck to make that measurement properly. I mean, this one's probably easier if you just go symmetrical directly over, but this one's gonna be hard to replicate over there, so wish me luck. I think I'm gonna go for it tonight, depending on what time it is. It'll be all part of Sunday's video. I just wanted to complete this, like one task, one video. So basically the only thing that doesn't mount is the bracket for trans tunnel, because on the driver's side it faces your right, passenger side it faces your left, so you want to flip those tabs, if I'm not mistaken. All the brackets are cut off, and now is to flip them and weld them up. So basically we can have a trans tunnel, because I think, at least, if I'm having I'm gonna be smart this time and go test fit it real quick. See who hooks up to the trans tunnel. Just to give you guys a look. Again, this is like my first time welding, so welds are not pretty, but you know, what are you gonna do about it? Not too bad. Honestly, I don't really care, because as long as it's structurally fine. This is probably my best weld over here. And this is like my first one, which is ironically, you know, it's not too bad. I did burn the metal. I don't know, I still have to learn how to weld properly, but structurally it's fine, it's sound, it's not moving, it's not going anywhere. So I'm going to paint these up and get this seat installed. I appreciate it. This has been kind of like a couple-day journey, just between research, figuring out if I'm capable physically, and yeah, we're here. So we got it. I'm so excited. I'm so happy that this worked out in the weirdest way. We're gonna clean this up for paint, and give it a little quick spray, and get these seats installed. Pretty pumped, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Go paint these outside, and we'll get back to the installation in a couple minutes. Wait for it to dry. Probably shouldn't paint when it's this cold, but it's just my seat bracket, so I'm not really too concerned. Oh, by the way, we got a new radiator and two dual fans, and we'll probably do an install when it gets warm, because not to complain, I never complain, but it's a little cold. Alright, in the meanwhile, I'm gonna put my new SPARCO seat on my Buddy Club rail. So what I'm doing is because my Recaro is a little bigger than this new SPARCO I picked up, and a little bit of better condition, and I don't have passengers as much as I'm driving it, obviously. So I'm gonna use my little bit of a beat up SPARCO and use my Recaro as my passenger to keep it nice, and it's bigger, so it'll fit more passengers because I'm fairly slim. Did I show you guys the seat I actually got? Yeah, we got new SPARCO seat that I just picked up a couple days ago. It's kind of beat up, has little rips, dirty, but whatever. So we're gonna put that, Buddy Club rails. So I'm gonna put this right twa, and hopefully everything lines up. All lower. Everything needs to go lower. I hate when you forget what your old seats felt like, but they're in. I just gotta bolt them down better. A little beat up, but they work. I probably have to run no cushions when I'm at the track because it's super tight on the top. I don't know what to do. I could lower it one more notch, but then it doesn't really fit well. And I forget if my old seats fit like that. I can't remember, but they're in, they work, they're fine. So we're gonna just pretty much put back our slider on our SPARCO bracket. So this is SPARCO with it's going on a Recaro seat. Yeah, so we're just putting everything back together for our passenger side. All the tabs are welded, everything's good. I did like a flat blackish or esque type paint on it, and yeah, we're just gonna get rocking and rolling. So let me tighten these up, and we'll get rocking, bro. Minor adjustments need to be made. It's kind of a little bit of a struggle. I couldn't tell you how long it took to adjust the final adjustments, because everything was just a little off when everything was mounted, then it got shifted. Good God, but it's in. We officially turned in driver's side bracket into a passenger side. It came out pretty good. Basically, just to summarize everything we did, we just flopped the tabs, and especially the back, the one furthest or closest to the trans tunnel. You not only do have to flip the or reverse the mount, but you have to cut and weld on the tab to mount up to the chassis. That right there is a success. Now I just need another set of harnesses, but Jesus, that took forever. Is it weird, one, that my check engine light went out? And also I think I finally fixed my positive terminal issue. There was so much corrosion, so I sanded all the contacts down, and that's why it's shorting out. My battery should be fine. The whole issue was my positive terminal. So, all right, so successful. We officially took a driver's seat bracket and made it into a passenger seat bracket. There was a lot of adjustments. Once everything was welded and everything, it was just a hair off. And even like, you know how like it's tough to put brackets on because like one line's, you have to do it in the correct order. So I had to figure out how everything lined up. Everything's good. But yeah, so basically, just to summarize, cut off all the tabs, swap them. The one near the tunnel, the hanger that will feed into your trans tunnel, you'll have to cut that off and flip it on the other side. A little bit of fab work. I'm not the best at this. Is literally my first thing I've ever tried, and success. You know, it may not be perfect, but it's functional and sturdy. I shook the crap out of it because when trying to put it on, I was getting so frustrated. So yeah, everything's good. 240's almost there. Probably tomorrow or the next day I'll put my radiator in. I'm just chilling. I just want to chill with the family. They're out today, and I was at my cousin's birthday breakfast, so I'm gonna go inside and spend some time with the fam, ski, and call it a day. I call that a success. So holla at your boy, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let me know if you guys ever have any questions. So now we know this is possible. It is possible to swap your driver seat brackets. Seats. Now we just need to get harnesses. I'll probably order them through Razoo and Razoo Motorsports. And yeah, get her going. Now I can technically have passengers in a sense. Did I take off my... Yeah. Alright. Alright, I cleaned up a little bit, but Jesus, look how much nasty dust is in here. I cleaned this whole area up, but that was just on the table, and it's still filthy. Ah! I wonder how much of this is metal shavings. All of it. Vicious, look at that. Alrighty, I'm gonna go inside for a little bit, start editing this video just because it's such a long process. Hopefully I got enough shots to give you guys a good in-depth or a good insight on how to make your driver seat brackets into passenger seats. Again, little by little we'll get it. This was more of like an experiment to see if I could pull off something of this level, like kind of like fabricate something myself. I've never done it before, so this is my first time, and I think it was a fairly success. So I'm gonna start editing. This may continue, may not. If not, happy wonderful Sunday, man. This video did take like 2-3 days to make, but we got it done. I'm pretty excited. Everything works, everything fits, and holla at your boys. Happy fracking Sunday. What's your favorite car?
Your car.
Which one?
The red one.
The red one?
Yeah.
I put a new seat in today.
Yay!
And that way you can sit down.
Where?
We can go driving.
Is your car fixed?
Yep, my car is fixed.
Is the bottom fixed?
Is the what?
The bottom fixed?
The bottom?
Mm-hmm.
What bottom? The bumper? The front bumper?
Mm-hmm.
No, not yet.
Why?
It's slow progress, Lena. It can't happen overnight.
Oh.